Kia ora, nau mai, haere mai, and welcome back to MEM's Journeys. Do you like my hat? Made it myself. Well, I did this bit myself. Anyway, on this video, I show you a little bit about what me and my daughter and my son get up to when my daughter is visiting us. Also, and that's a really good little catch up with us. And then the second part of the video is a little bit of exciting news. So I hope that you watch all the way through. Hope you're having a great day. Anyway, sit back, have a cup of tea, and enjoy my video. Hang on, I just want to wipe your face. Oh, come here. I'm just going to cook some. I'm just going to do some. I'm just making some cakes, but I don't know when they'll be ready. So, me five. Now, what do you want to do? Grab the phone. I'm getting ready to head off. You said your breakfast. Morning wash and dressed and tidied up. Plucking me out of the house. And then we're going to head off. You go that way then. My girl always likes to go for a walk in the morning. Howdy, Tonu. Oh, let's really get going. I'm going. Shut that door properly, bud. And put your belt on. Where should we go? Should we go that way? So this morning we're walking along the Urawa River. Something different, not so muddy. And yeah, this is what Niall likes to do, eh Niall? You do other things besides just walking. But this is when things are nice, straightforward and manageable. And oh, you can hear the train in the background. You know, at times like these, my daughter just amazes me. Her quiet strength and fortitude. She is a young woman with many barriers, having both non-verbal autism and a physical impairment, and she tackles every day with quiet determination. It's been a real struggle for us. We have had many ups and downs, and times I thought were just impossible. I made the decision to share her care with a national provider because I alone cannot look after her 24/7. Even with my son helping, it is really difficult. But she has grown into her years now and has an inherited inner strength that has finally surfaced. Now I see in her the face of my own people, strong, insightful, wise and understanding. At this time, we as a whānau are in a good place. I can't say it will last forever, but I do savour every moment that we have right now. And yes, she does need help. And yes, there are many restrictions for us as individuals and as a whānau that other whānau or families do not have to live with. So anything that my girl can do, any progress she makes, is a taonga to me. She gives everyone she comes in contact with patience, tolerance, wisdom, and compassion. And everybody learns something from her, and she expects nothing in return but understanding and acceptance. I feel humbled by her many times. Even on this walk, we must have walked for miles, and she didn't complain. Once she just kept going, and that is just so typically her. But it's taken a while to get to this, but now she just does it. I'm proud of my daughter. She has had to adapt to situations and find a way to be in this world. Yes, I'm proud of her. I think she's amazing. You want to wear your hat?
No.
Oh, we're going to go on this side. She likes to walk on my right. So, here it is. And we're getting back to the car. Here she comes. Going on our way back to the car now. Ooh. Cow sitting over there. Have a little rest, bub. Oh. The creek is flowing nicely. My girl likes this. She likes your music, eh, bub? You like your music? Oh, there's nobody out there, darling. You want me to go? Okay, darling. Listen, bedtime soon, lovey. Thanks, bub. I shouldn't do that. It's 5 to 11. Okay. Good night. So, kia ora, everybody. Thank you for watching this video right through. It's always been awesome watching how my daughter Ngai has developed. It hasn't been easy for her. It hasn't been easy for any of us. And when my mum passed away, we had minimal support. So, if there's one thing I want to leave you with is that always have a thought for people who are dealing with disability, especially autism. It's quite a complex disability. The more severe form, I mean, the non-verbal, where there's intellectual impairment. It's quite difficult for families. And many families have fallen because of the stresses of the disability, and the person has really suffered. But I'm glad to say that some of the decisions I made um, have been okay for my daughter, and that's all I ever want them to be. Is not just okay, but I want them to be the best decisions I can make for her. The best decisions, that is, with the resources that I have available to me now. If I was a millionaire, well, the decisions I could make for her, for her well-being and for our well-being would be way different to the ones I have to make now. So, and most families, most parents have to make the best decisions they can with what they know and what resources they have. And usually, if you have a disability in the family, your chances of being able to work and make the money are limited because you also have to provide caregiving. You have to provide caregiving from birth and on. So, yeah, it's huge. That's what I ask. Just have a thought for people who are dealing with um, serious disability in the family. Okay, I love my girl, I love my son, and I just wish us all the best. So now I want to put that subject aside and move on to the next subject. Now, you may have noticed that I have got about, 6 playlists. Um, and you may have also noticed that I can't stick to one subject all the time. Some people will just focus on van life all the time, or they'll focus on cooking all the time, or they'll focus on what I'm doing in my house, my tiny house, all the time on YouTube. And to me, it's like, oh, well, we did that last time, didn't we talk about that last time? So for me, I like to have a bit of variety in my playlists. I have a playlist on small town New Zealand, a playlist on Māori culture, a playlist on Toi Tutitiriti, which is Ngai and Mai, at home with Ngai and Mai, van life, um, yeah, and a couple of others that I can't quite think about now. But yeah, and I just hope that when you call into my channel that you enjoy the variety and you enjoy looking at all the different playlists that I offer on my YouTube channel, MEM's Journeys. Because it's all about journeys, and I have journeyed in each one of these areas that I'm showing on my channel. But my next really important journey, it's going to come under possibly it will come under van life or Māori culture because it is a National Māori Writers Hui. And I'm a little bit of a writer. I'm a novice writer, I suppose. I am published. I published one book, uh, and it did really well. It sold really well for a little humble New Zealand book. And I'm wanting to attend this hui, this 3-day Māori Writers Hui. And I'm hoping to get my cousin to come along with me because my cousin is a published poet. And I think that we'll just both really enjoy uh, a Māori Writers Hui, where the writing is kind of more attuned to our worldview. Yeah. Okay, so, and I hope to do some filming there and bring it to you, bring it to my channel, MEM's Journeys, and show you. My mum was a writer. She was a poet. She wrote poetry. So did my father. In fact, he was really good at poetry, Dad. There was a side of him that was quite a romantic, and he wrote some quite romantic poetry to Mum. My sister was also a poet, and I've written some poetry. A couple of poems, or it might have been just one poem that was published at a local writing festival. It was quite an interesting one. And so, yeah, that's me for now. I really appreciate you watching right to the end. I appreciate your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, and by all means, your sharing. It takes a lot of work. A lot of work goes into these channels and into each video. A little bit more complex in the TikTok videos or the Instagram or Facebook. A lot of work goes into it. So I really appreciate you coming along and watching right to the end. So anyway, take care, keep warm, stay cuddled up on these cold wintry days. And that's me for now. Ka kite, kia pai tō rā.